Hey everybody, this is Herschel from High School Top 200. This head-to-head battle is brought to you by Fine Line Barbers in Hamilton. Go to my boy Vinny and get hooked up with your with a haircut. Sit down and say HS Top 200, and you'll get a discount. So head down to Fine Line Barbers if you're in Hamilton anytime, and he'll give you a real clean fade. This head-to-head battle is of the props. Now Sosaia, Fale, and Kianu, Kereru are some of the best props in New Zealand that we have. They are two of the best and most consistent performing props that I think we have in First 15 rugby right now. They do have some similarities. The size is not one of those similarities. I think Sosaia is is bigger than what Kianu is. Kianu a bit more faster. I think maybe a bit more agile than what Sosaia is. But their work rates is really high, and I guess because the roles within their team are really different, it's kind of easy to see where the differences are in these players. So Sosaia plays a really big role in running the ball. He runs a lot from midfield and from behind second five or out at second five position, where he sets up in the middle of the field, and he basically barges his way through defenses and draws tacklers, and which creates a lot of space out there on the edges, which is the reason why they do things like that. He also plays a really good, nice role around the blind side edge, which he plays really well as well. He can play from the base of rucks, and he can carry a lot of momentum over. Kianu is quite the same. Kianu tends to stay with the pack, and he tends to play. He tends to run off first receiver a lot, because Hastings kind of play like the All Blacks do, where forward will take it up to the line and then sort of dish off just before contact. And so they play that kind of thing, and so Kianu takes a lot of those kind of passes, and he makes those kind of runs and makes those kind of meters, which frees up their backs, which you can obviously see by the try counter which Hastings have, and so that's a big part of what Kianu is involved in. The scrumming technique, I think Sosaia is technically a better scrummer than Kianu in terms of technique-wise, just alone. Kianu is also a very good scrummager as well. I would just give that one to Sosaia. The fitness obviously goes to Kianu because of how fit he is and how hard he works on his fitness, and so the work rate is high for both of them, but it's on different aspects of the game. So like if you see Kianu at the breakdowns a lot, but you don't see Sosaia, but then all of a sudden you see him making yards, out there on the outside edge kind of thing, or within midfield. Those are the kind of different things that you have to kind of weigh up, and then how it affects the team. Both of them affect their team in a massive way. So if you don't see them on the field and you feel like production has kind of dropped a little bit, that's the reason why, because they both have a big amount of effect on the game. Both of these props, I think for sure, have to be in the New Zealand secondary schools or the Barbarians. I would be surprised if both of them miss out on New Zealand secondary schools. One of them would either make it, I think, but both of them should be. One of them, they should both make rep honours basically next month. And so I think this is probably one of the best matchups that you would see this weekend and in the first game. And so have a look, let me know what you think, and drop us a line as well. Alright? Please, if you're in Palmy, go down to these games. Go support the boys, even if you're not a supporter of any of these teams that are turning up. Please support the boys and what they do, and all the hard work that they've put in for it throughout this whole year. Alright? Cool. Peace.